Welcome back once again for the third time I believe I've started the video in this exact same way.
And here we left off, and there's a question mark right here. And I think maybe, did we read this before? 2, 3, 6, 9, 10. That's almost the same as the clotting factors that are inhibited by warfarin. The switches we saw earlier have these strange characters on them too. Yes. Did they? This room here must be southern. This room here is where all the trouble started. Glitch corrupted our AI system, and some retard messed with our database access, so we were pretty much powerless to fix it. The AI quickly took control of the whole plant and tried to lock all the humans out. The situation's pretty hopeless. No, you guys are hopeless. Nerds! My team made it this far into the plant, and it's obviously not very hard to get around. Yeah, I mean, we're just the heroes who saved the world, you know. No big deal, walking around this building filled with monsters. It's like the technicians here aren't even trying. Hey, to save costs, we had to hire the most incompetent people we could find. That may not have been a great idea. Probably not. What does this say? Judging by these inviting labels, this appears to be some sort of safe room. That's stupid and hilarious. Even our secret weapon, the Praetorian, is under the control of the rogue AI now. It's going to be a PR nightmare if the Praetorian escapes and starts wreaking havoc outside. Excuse me. I didn't notice the period at the end of that sentence, so my voice didn't go to the end of the sentence inflections. Someone's going to have to destroy it, as much as it pains me to say so.
This facility was designed to dispose of garbage, though, wasn't it? So what's with all the killer robots?
No comment. Also, please look at this. Can I just grab this? Yep. Alright, how many batteries does that make? 2! And I believe there's 3 sitting in the majig at the bottom, so that's good. But I want this chest. That is... Hi, No Legs. Good job. Good job, dear New Legs. Okay, that was a very bad impression of Coach. Fire can hurt all of you, but should I switch you out for him, since he's got lightning bolts? Also, who's going to do... I think I'm going to do that. Let's switch you out for the lightning. Skill, super lightning blast, and I want to take out the refrigerator turret, I suppose. Because it freezes people, and freezing is bad. I don't like being frozen. And then hit everybody with a thunderstorm. Kajow! Oh yeah. No wait, aren't these the guys that do like super siphon damage to me? Wow, everybody still has like 4,000 hit points. I could do that, but it's not going to do diddly squat since everybody's resistant to wind. So, do I want to hit everybody with an attack? Or do I want to smack one guy for a lot of damage? I also don't have lightning. I could have equipped the lightning weapon, I suppose. I suppose. I wish I had a multi-target wet attack so that I could get a bunch of guys with the lightning, like, double damage. Holy Sword... Let's try Holy Sword on this guy. Boom! Almost 3,000 damage. Seems pretty nice. Is that Dispel Siphon? No, it's just an attack. Hey, if you guys could stick to hit point damage, I'd be kind of cool about that. I did have a lot of stuff to talk about over this past week, and unfortunately I was incredibly busy. Everybody's siphoned. Why not? Boom! Hi, Snuffleupagus. Last week on... So I can't use any of my skills or techniques. What do we got here? 14, 31, 19. I could... Your attack is probably not very strong. Not particularly strong. Last week I went to see the Iron Man movie. It was an okay movie. I wasn't greatly impressed with it. 110 fire or 45 lightning. Hit this guy with the lightning arrow. Do a lot of damage. That was not enough damage. This isn't my favorite idea. Hi, friend dog. But that wasn't the main point. When I left the theater, there's a theater by the school where I work, and so I park at the school. I could even explain, the theater that I went to is in downtown, so you have to pay for parking anywhere you go, except I went and parked at the school, and because of that, smash, ooh, geez, 2100 damage just with a normal attack. The Medipack, great, heal him and not, okay, well, he's still going to be siphoned, so that's not going to work, so let's lightning zap this guy. So I park at the school and walk to the theater. Then I come back, and there's a wallet sitting on the ground. Whoa, that was a lot of damage! That was ridiculous amounts of damage. Excellent job, guys. Yeah, I found a wallet, and it's not like a guy's wallet. It's one of those big pink girl wallets. And fortunately, her driver's license was in there, and it mentioned that her address was the school where I work. So she was living in the dorm. Ooh, a steel key. I think I need one of those. There's a steel key that I need. Do I have a copper key still? I do. I have 2 copper keys and 1 steel key. Do I want to fight this guy? I mean, I gain experience and stuff, but what's over here? Hello, local storage. Allow. We have a door, and looks like this is the emergency exit, but it seems to be locked from the outside, so we can't use it. Who the hell designed this stupid building? Obviously someone who lives on the beach. So there's a cactus. Well, there's the 10. So I guess we can't get into this room. And this must be like broken heart. Yeah, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10. So there's the 10. So since you can't get to the 10 until you go outside and around, we can't do that. That's not how you normally write 8, but okay. And there's 9. Oh, wait. Okay, I don't have the hammer, so that doesn't matter. And here's the other batteries. Battery. So the girl went to the school. She lived in the dorms there, so I just turned in the wallet to the school security office, and I guess they'll get it back to her. However, okay, and I believe it was the very next day. No, it was 2 days later. So Saturday I went to the Iron Man movie, and I got the wallet and turned it in. And what that wanted me to talk about, use our words. One of the things that I wanted to talk about that instance is when I turned it in, they asked me for my name at the security office, and I gave it to them. Even though, in a sense, it violates one of my philosophies on doing good deeds. Long time ago, almost in passing, on a message board where I was posting, I had mentioned a quote, and I had made it up as far as I know. Oh, here is the 2. So how do we get to the 2? Can't get out there. Need the hammer to get out there, and you can't walk past these wires. Although I can open this now because I have a steel key. And I know that I can't get through that door until later in the game, so I don't need the steel key for now. So let's do that. Yay, I got the space helmet. I love space helmets. Anyway, the quote that I had was that any good deed is worth doing anonymously. That looks kind of cool. It looks like a credit card is stuck to his face because of the weapon. Let's just do that. There you go. Aw, isn't it cute? But it's wrong! Re-equip the bomb gun, re-equip this hat, re-equip that jacket. That's the way I like it. We can upgrade some skills real quick too, and then I'll head back the other way. Yeah, the issue was, I think that when you do something like a good deed to help people out, you shouldn't be doing it just for, you know, recognition or to get a reward. It should be just, you know, because it's doing the nice thing. You know, you get the feel goods from it. I'm going to waste a whole bunch of points leveling up all my most powerful ice attacks. Excuse me. And it goes back years ago when I was in junior high school. I was riding my bike to school, and there was someone, their car had broken down like in the street, and it was like a little old lady and another younger woman trying to push it out of the street, and they couldn't quite get it. So I hopped off my bike and went over there and helped push them the rest of the way. And the lady had specifically asked me for my name, and I didn't give it to her. I just said, I'm just a guy. I don't know if that's exactly what I said. I did point out, and I was specifically not giving my name because I didn't feel like I did anything worthwhile, and she was being too congratulatory of it. Later on, when I posted that on the message board, let's do this.
Suddenly, it's the boss. I told you right away they had to be building weapons in here.
Robots are all weak against thunder and bombs, right? I think we can handle this. So before I get to the boss, I just want to finish the story real quick, because I know when I get to the boss there might be some voice acting, and then I'm going to be like, holy crap, 100,000 hit points. Do I want to equip a lightning weapon on this guy then? Where's my lightning weapon? There's my lightning weapon. So years later, I had posted out on the message board, and then years after that, it was a couple of years after that, we were recalling things that we had seen on the message board that we really liked or had an impact on us, and someone else posted my quote saying that it really spoke to them and they enjoyed it. And I said, okay. After that, I paid more attention to my own quote, and my philosophy around it is I like to do good deeds and not put a name or even a face to them. I like to do a good deed where people don't even know who did it. And the reason is I don't want someone to see me or hear my name and say, oh, that's a good person, I can expect good things. I want them to expect good things and have a higher opinion of people in general. The news, there's a trend, I don't know how long it's been going on, but the idea now that the world is scarier and more dangerous, and, you know, kidnappers lurk behind every door, and so we can never let our kids go outside and play without supervision and a tether, GPS tracking implanted into the back of their neck. Whereas in actuality, if I remember correctly, it was in Freakonomics maybe, the amount has dropped down. So it's less likely now than it was before. But the perception is the opposite of that. So I'm trying to work against the perception that the world is dangerous, everybody you meet is a total danger to you, and what have you. So that's where I started. Wave 1. Oh good, we slowed him down on turn 1. That works out well. Laser turret. Oh, I don't have a thing for him. So, I guess I'll spend my first turn. Scanbot! Yay! Scanbot! On Monday, I went to this grocery store, and on my way out, 100,000 hit points, I called it. A warrior created with the newest technology, uses bomb, thunder, and fire, summons dish, fridge, and laser turrets, steel fish, and drill bots. I do kind of want to kill these off, but at the same time, he might replace them with something even more dangerous. But we'll hit them all. So I had gone to the grocery store, and on my way out of the grocery store, a guy in the parking lot approached me. And he had one of those wristbands they give you from the hospital. And he also had a... Wow, that's a lot of damage. Like discharge summary, and there were prescriptions pasted on it. Okay, you guys have anything about Earth? You're resistant to Earth and a lot resistant to poison. You're not resistant to Earth, but you are. If I do limit break, this is the one that I have to use. But for now, let's go ahead and use my upgraded arrow on this guy. Zap. He approached me in the parking lot, and I asked him, you know, can I help you? And he said, well, I hope you can. I just got out of the hospital, and I can't afford my medications, and I'm homeless, and, you know, can you spare any money? And I said, well, no, and the reason why I couldn't spare any money was because I didn't have cash. I told him as much. I said, I don't have cash on me, but I will go take you to the pharmacy and pay for your medications. Whoa! Was that an instant death attack? That was just hit point damage. But was one of those an instant death attack? Or did it just do enough damage? Because it said death. It didn't say, you know, like 4,000 and then they died. Okay, do we have someone who... You heal, but you don't necessarily bring everybody back from the dead. That regenerates, but I don't know if that's going to bring you back from the dead. So I suppose we're going to have to coffee Anna? Coffee Anna. And then Anna... You have a limit break, but that's not going to do me any good right now. Let's equip coffee Matt. And then Matt...
Oi, I was just about to find out the light at the end of the tunnel was. Yar.
Oh, how... Well, I guess you then summon the heal bot. The heal dog. So, yeah, I told him, you know, I will go and buy you your medications. Because... Okay, that didn't work out so well. Because, you know, I know that the medications that he named, one of them is for, it can be used for seizures or for nerve pain. Another one was an antipsychotic. And these are medications that, if you're supposed to be on them, you need to be on them. So I gave him a... Let's not coffee. I don't know. Let's bomb. Throw a bomb. Let's see what this does. Not a lot, but it did stagger him. And that didn't seem to do anything. Oh my gosh. Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody walk that dinosaur. Open the door. Huh. So, this is a thing that happened. Are you berserk? Please don't be berserk. Unberserk yourself. I need you to not be berserk at the moment. Alright. Do I have, like, a super item that heals the whole party? Like, I know I have one that... Okay, heals all living party members. Buffs an ally. Heals all living party members. I want, like... I would like one that says... Heals all party members super duper duper. Alright, here's one for you. Now, let me see if I can do this. Tactics. Switch you out for the other dead body. Oh, she doesn't have her limit break. Well, that's not going to work out very well. I was hoping she'd have her limit break. Because then she could heal us all. Alright, but you can still heal us all by using one of these heals. 300, 6,000, 1,000. Okay, use this. Everybody, eat a piece of pineapple or whatever that was that we just used. Okay. Yeah, he has an instant death attack. That's exactly what that is. My gosh. Okay, how are we going to deal with this? Fortunately, he killed the punching bag, which is the important part. I guess you need to coffee him. And then you need to... You don't have, like, a really good attack for a single target. I could use Heal More, which will do crap healing to the whole party. La la la! Yeah, that didn't heal us very much. And then I'll have you limit break all over this guy. Do the damage. Hit him for lots of damage. Lots and lots of damage. That's not enough.
Sometimes I want to punch myself in the face to fill up my limit bar faster. That's probably not a good idea.
Thank you. Thank you for wasting your turn. That's all I ever ask. Hit him. Go ahead and heal us again. Probably should have summoned the dog to do that, but that's fine. Oh, are you Berserk? You are Berserk. Whoa, this does not look like a good thing. This does not look good at all. This looks like it's going to cause massive amounts of damage to us. 300. That was excellent. I love it. Son of a lumberjack. Oh, you did not die from that. I was really hoping you would. Your magic attack is up and you are still Berserk. So, based on this, summon the heal dog. Please give us the 6,000 hit point item. And that increased our attack. Okay, that was not what we were hoping for. We're all going to die. If I kill these guys, they hit you and then you die. So I better heal us again. Fortunately, I have a ton of hit points. Thank you. Did my Berserk guy not get to take a turn? He is Berserk. Wonk. I'm upset. Oh, hi, Snuffle. Snuffu. Hello, Snuffu Wuffle Ghost. Do you not have your limit break yet? Can you get your limit break, please? Coffee. I want to use heal more, but I also don't want to use heal more. Well, you're not Berserk, so I'm going to do this. It'll probably kill Anna, because that's the kind of, Oh, it didn't. Good. Steelfish has just a few hit points left. Summon the heal dog again. Let's do that. Let's regenerate over turns. Maybe that will work. Slime bunny! Yeah, I'm sure. Please don't... Okay, that was better. I don't think we have an ability that cancels out an attack buff. So I think we're all going to die. Oh boy. Okay, so getting back to my story. The guy would not go with me to the pharmacy to fill his prescription. He's in the parking lot. He's begging for money specifically to fill his prescription. And when I offered to take him to the pharmacy, not just, you know, give him money to go to the pharmacy. I was going to drive him over to the pharmacy and fill his prescription for him. He decides, nah. And he actually even said, he's like, you really care, you know, you're not going to part with the money? Like, I was going out of my way specifically so I wouldn't have to give him cash. So, that's the kind of person where I'm not going to help you anymore. There's no trust there. It can be that... I'm going to run out of coffee. I'm going to have to go buy me some coffees. Summon Heal Dog. Do I want to summon Heal Dog? This will wet the target. So let's summon the Narwhal, which we've never used before. Oh, that was kind of cool. And he's dead again. Why don't you just die all the time? I don't think you're going to make it through this many hit points. We're probably going to die here, and we'll have to come back to defeat this guy. And right... Oh, good, you're using the lightning-based attacks. Please don't siphon me. I can't do anything without siphon. Well, while I'm siphoned. I used to have a rule when I lived in New York City. When I was on the subway and people would beg for food, or they'd beg for money for food, I often had food with me. And so if someone was begging for money for food, and then I offered them actual food and they didn't take it, then they didn't get money when I happened to have money. I did have plenty of people who were on the subway and were begging for food. Well, isn't that great? And I'm still siphoned. Unsiphon me, you jerk! Okay, am I unsiphoned? Nope, still not unsiphoned. And I didn't see anything when we were looking through earlier that said removes siphoning or heals stuff. So, can I give this 1,000? She's not alive. I could do that, though. So I could use the item, bring her back to life. This is not my favorite way to do things. Then, heal everybody back to full. Then, limit break all over his face. How does that work out? More critical hits. Crits are what we need. That should have taken him down about halfway, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's okay. He's only at 20,000 hit points. We can do 20,000 hit points worth of damage, can't we? You hit him with that. That's not a lot of damage, but he's got increased everything right now. You smack down everybody with one of those. Okay, those guys are dead. Here comes a falling fish part. I am not a falling fish part. And his evade is up, so he's going to not take as much damage. And here comes another giant laser cannon from space. But yeah, that has always been my kind of philosophy on that respect. One, I don't usually carry money with me. In fact, I kind of specifically carry cash, a couple dollars in my wallet, only to give it away to people who need help with money. Like a lot of times in New York or here in Florida, there's a lot of people who stand on the side of the road by the highway. Smack. Nope, that didn't smack quite as well. Well, I can hit him with my Earth-based limit break and see if that does more damage than my 2,000 arrow. Not looking like it at all. Nope, probably should have just hit him with the arrow. You have a limit break, though, so we're going to use that because we're, you know, Terrabad. Good. That has healed us and buffed us, and now I will smack this guy in the face. Smack. Ah, come on. I guess I better stick with the, ooh, nice job, Snuffleupagus. Better stick with the multi-hit attack with Matt. Because he doesn't have the accuracy like I do. Use that. So that was fun. I really enjoyed... Nope, no, no. Want skill. Hit people 1,000,000 times. Yeah, there we go. Go ahead and evade all of that, yo. Come on! Really? You get to summon those guys and shoot me 1,000,000 times with your miniguns? Alright, just for safety's sake. Wait, who's doing more damage? You do more damage, so... You go ahead and hit him. And miss. You go ahead and lightning blast everybody. That was pretty good. Oh, you're Berserk! I didn't realize that you're Berserk! Dang it! I barely see that little Berserk ticker. I was going to have him use the item that heals 6,000 hit points. Okay, well, it's very important that she not be dead when he dies, because that's massive amounts of experience. Also, how many hit points you got? 1540? Let's see. Tactics. Select him, I guess. Oh, he's Berserk, too! Stupid me. I'm trying to bring Stupid back to life. Oh, well, this should kill him. I'm sorry for calling you stupid, Lance. Oh, it didn't! You missed him too many times! Medipack. Okay. Tactics. How many hit points you got? 97. Okay. Get rid of Matt. Because he gets Berserk too often. It's probably the equipment I gave him. I realize this is my fault. Okay. Now you... single target lightning blast him to death. Kerzappers. And he's dead.
I think he accidentally switched to power save mode. That's what happens when you use
Windows, I get it.
For safety critical applications.
Now everybody gets a lot of experience. See, it's important that they were all alive. I got a plutonium core, I got some glass, I got a RAM chip. Right before I finish off that part, I'm going to finish off that quick story. So yeah, if people are asking for something, and now this guy for medications, I even told him I'm a pharmacist and that, you know, I'm completely willing to fill his prescription, but all he wants is the cash. And my thought process is, he's asking for money to fill his prescriptions, but when I actually am going to fill his prescriptions, he doesn't want that. He wants cash money. So that means, 1, he's not going to fill his prescriptions. 2, he told me he's homeless and he's living with a friend, so he's not really paying rent. And so that leaves money for food, which if you were begging for money for food, you could just say I'm begging for money for food, specifically because you're outside of a grocery store, so that would have made sense. So that it leaves you to a preponderance of evidence that suggests he's using it for alcohol or drugs, and not for prescription drugs at that. So I didn't think I had cash. I actually did have like $3 in my pocket. I found out the next day. But I wasn't willing to give him money, cash money anyway. You want your prescriptions filled? I will drive you to the pharmacy. I will pay for your prescriptions. I have no issues with that. But, you know, I'm not going to hand you cash so that you may or may not fill your prescriptions. That's not my purpose. What I really would have liked to do, but it wasn't any of my business, was go through his discharge summary, see why he was admitted to the hospital, and, you know, what all was going on. But like I said, that's not really my business. Well, technically it's my business in that I'm a pharmacist, but not my business in that I'm not his pharmacist. So yeah, that was the... I was so happy, you know, that I went out of my way on Saturday to kind of find out where this girl lived and make sure her wallet was going to get back to her, and then to have, you know, my very next good deed encounter be one that went so completely in the opposite direction. All right, that went well. If by well you mean 13, 14 cups of coffee. The hammer should be in one of those chests. Let's grab it and start looking for a road north.
Wait a sec. The Praetorian is still somewhat operational. I'm going to try and reprogram it to work for us.
This can only end in tears. You can do that?
Of course I can. I'm the pro hacker. All I have to do is press this reset button.
Click. So did we get like a new friend? Where do our friends go? Summons. 111 summon points. 240 power. Buffs the attack of all allies. Gives them brave. And targets all foes. Hits 4 times. For tons of damage. Alright, well, I'm guessing it has to be in this one. Yay, we got the hammer! Drop the hammer on him. Rob 7B has completed this tunnel into the Crystal Cavern cave system as instructed. Humans may still have trouble moving the debris. Smash it with the hammer. I know, I'll put this rock in a box, and then that box in another box, and I'll mail that box to myself, and when it arrives, ha ha ha! I'll smash it with a hammer! Sweet. And apparently rocks give treasure. All kinds of jewel-based treasure. Look at this, I'm smashing rocks like a pro! Open the chest. Alright, I got more steel keys. Well, steel key, singular. Smash this rock. Chest. Yay, I got... Oh, good, lots of coffee. Needed the coffee. Pizza. Fully heals. Wow, pizza's very rare. Grab myself a gold plate. I think we needed that for some upgrades that we wanted to do. Smash those rocks. Grab this chest. We got a lightning bow. Thor's hammer, which is not a bow. Can stun, boost the target power of thunder skills. Why can't you give me that right before we get into this? Even more coffee. They knew that this was going to eat up all of your coffees, so they went back and replenished 13 coffees. So this goes to the cave system. Where does this go? Oh, right here. Smash. Smash. And you had a little thing on your head. Oh, wow. I guess you found the hammer. Guess we can count on you to clear out all the cracked boulders around here, then.
Har, we can finally reach all those chests we missed. Yar.
Smash. Smash. Another bow, the ice bow. Frozen Tears. Okay, so on the next video, we're going to wander around a bit and smash rocks. Until then, bye-bye.